Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 2 and we want to presentation about pest control of coffee and clove plants. Next. Our member, my name Nur Hofifah with study number 59, Fujiyanti with study number 62, Annisa Erikawati with study number 168, Luhung Dharma B with study number 188, Desty Dwi Artanti with study number 233, Ilham Faiza with study number 239. 13. Next, background. Coffee in people's coffee plantation, namely low productivity and quality that does not meet export standard. The low productivity of coffee is partly caused by the attack of plant destruction organism. And clove, obstacles that are often encountered in the cultivation of clove are pest and disease attacks. Pest and disease attack greatly affect the production of clove plants. Next.
Okay, next, coffee plant has a high economic value among other plantation crops and plays an important role as a source of foreign exchange, source of income for no less than 1.5 million coffee farmers in Indonesia. The low productivity of coffee is caused, among others, by attack by plants, pest organism. Next. Okay, this is a green flea, Coccus viridis. Green fleas have been spread in almost all coffee crops in Indonesia. Green aphids attacks by sucking liquid on young parts of the plant, such as leaves, branches, buds, flower stalk, and the ends of branches. The symptom of the attack that occur cause the sucked part of the plant will turn yellow. As a result, the leaves will dry out and fall off. Green fleas live by symbiotic mutualism with gremeng and next.
The next is control of green fleas. First,
And
technical
then
control is emphasized on pruning and shifting set plants so that they are not too large. And the second is biological control. With the utilization of natural enemies in the form of predator, parasitoid, and pathogen can also help control the population of green fleas. The third is mechanical control, is to trim the affected part of the plant and then discard and prune it. And the last is chemical control. We can use a pesticide such as Pesta, Pyrosil, Tini, Plastation, Hepsin, Nocus, Timicon, Foxindo, Cefin, and Supraside. Next. And then this is the coffee fruit borer. Female beetles that are ready to lay eggs usually appear and fly in the afternoon between 4 until 8 p.m. The flight ability of the female beetle can reach 350 meters, while the male beetles remain in the coffee bean because it cannot fly. The coffee fruit borer attacks the coffee carriers when the seeds start to harden. Symptoms of an attack can be seen by the presence of burr holes in the disc. As a result of this, the coffee beans become perforated, reducing the quality of the coffee.
and then coffee fruit borer control. First, technical cultural. Strengthening plant health through balanced fertilization, pruning, and providing adequate shade, and the use of resistant or tolerant Arabica coffee varieties. Second is biological control, the use of natural enemies and use of parasitoids. And then mechanical control, use some method like lelesan, ranjutan, and petik bubuk. And then chemical control, using attractive compound attractants as traps for coffee fruit borer insects, better known as the broadcap trap. And then pest black branch borer. Branch that due to attack by black branch borer can reduce yields considerably. The pest is compactus complete its life cycle undergoing complete metamorphosis from eggs, larvae, pupa, and adult insect in the burrow hole. An important factor that influences population development and black branch borer attack is humidity. The activity of the larvae when eating the fungus cause they mix to the plant's tissue in the hole, resulting in wider and longer. Then black branch borer control. Physical culture. Affected branch and twigs are trimmed and then burned. Biological control. Utilization of natural or biological enemies and cultivation is cultural control in carried out by trimming the protective plants and branches to reduce humidity around the coffee plants, and attack prevention. Reducing attack on coffee plants, maintain the optimal light intensity and temperature for coffee plants to grow healthy. Increasing the number of predators using biological control strategies.
Okay, next, clove plants, pets. Clove plants, clove or Syzygium aromaticum is one among species which has been used for a long time in creating cigarette, food, beverage, and pharmacy industry. Part of the tree which are used for the above purpose are clove buds, sap, and leaf. The obstacles that are often encouraged in clove cultivations are pests and disease. Pest attack can result in disrupt plants grow, decrease productions, and even death of plants. Next, pests, clove stem borer. Stem borer that often attack clove plants, namely Notopus hemipterus, clove stem borer, pests they make clove plants took the borer process into the stem, branch, or twig of the clove plants. Borer against the stems was considered more dangerous because it could kill the plants. The symptom of attack that appears on the tree is the hose measuring 3 until 5 millimeter, which are covered with sawdust from the result of the bored. Next.
Okay, next is how to control clove stem borer. The control can be done by several ways like cultivation action, natural control, cultivation, and chemical control. Cultivation action can be done by cutting the affected branch and twigs and killing the larvae and imago. Garden sanitation and fertilization of clove plants is complete and balanced. Natural control can be carried out using the use of essential oils as vegetables pesticide and the entomopathogenic. And the cultural control or cultivation is carried out by trimming the protective plants and branch to reduce humidity and around the coffee plant. The chemical control can be done by putting cotton that has been dipped in a liquid chemical insecticide solution and put it in the action bore hole. Then the hole is closed with wooden or bamboo pegs. Next. The next pest of clove plants is termite. Termite are positioned as important pests that interfere with plant growth. All plants with woody stems could be the target of his pest, be it food crops, horticulture, or plantation crops. Symptoms of an attack will be seen, namely that plant wilting as a whole and the leaves dry out. The land most at risk of being attacked by termites is peatland. There is some attack prevention method like before the seeds are moved, they are planted with tobacco plants or using cigarette waste that has been mixed with cloves. Besides being able to kill termites, tobacco dust contain nicotine and clove oil which will become humus. Next. Okay, the last is conclusion of pest control of coffee and clove plants. Coffee plants are the host of various pests of arthropods, many found in the tropics and subtropics. Some types of pests that attack the most coffee plant in Indonesia are pest coffee fruit borer, Hippopotamus hampe, stem borer, Zooxera, branch borer, Silosandrus, whitefly, Varicia frigata, shell eyes, Coccus viridis, and aphids, or Apis gossypi, and insect shell fleas, C. viridis, are also called soft fleas or green scale of coffee. The obstacles that are often encountered in clove cultivation are pest and disease. Pest and disease attack greatly affect clove crop production. Pest attack can result in disrupted plant growth, decreased production, and even death of plant. One type of plant pest or OPT that attacks clove plants and is often encountered and are clove stem borer, aphids, termites, and squirrels. Okay, thank you for your attention. If there are any question, you can drop it in WhatsApp group. Thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.